So what are some of the other things they need to be looking out for? We've talked about making sure you're being charged in arrears, making sure it's in your best interest to have a fiduciary. Is there anything else?
Oh, sure. I mean, I could talk for hours about it. I'll tell you one more.
Yeah.
So a service standard. In the Ritz-Carlton, you walk into the hotel and people are wearing certain uniforms, and you might not know it, but they have been trained to say things a certain way. And there's a culture of when the client or the person who's staying there at the hotel asks for something, there's a way to take care of them. There's a hospitality culture, and they're recognized for being excellent at that hospitality. Well, it's not just them. There's a lot of businesses that they set up standards for how to interact with their customers. Even if you go to McDonald's, like, look, the first thing you say is, "How may I help you? What can I get for you?" There's step by step instructions for your interactions with customers. It's a customer service standard.
Right.
That does not exist on Wall Street. It is an incredible truth that's hard to digest when you first hear it. But hear me out. If you hire your financial advisor and you sign on the dotted line, you really don't know if that advisor is going to keep you informed and provide their service through a monthly email, through maybe they're just going to call you on your birthday and that's the only time you hear from them once a year. Or maybe they do a sit down meeting with you in July and that's the only interaction you have. Or they call you every quarter, and you see this could go on and on. The point is you don't know. Now they might tell you, here's what I'm going to be doing, but this is just them saying what they're offering and there is no accountability. It's not like the firm is requiring them to do that because there is no firm-wide service standard for clients on Wall Street. It doesn't exist. So if your advisor changes careers and you need a new one, you haven't changed firms, you just are being introduced to another advisor at the same shop, you very likely are going to get a different level of service. Maybe this new advisor calls their clients in the evenings on Saturdays. Whatever their outreach method is, we don't know, but you're going to have to get used to their method. And sometimes you don't even have to change advisors for your service to change because, again, there's no standard. They'll change it because they're just thinking, I've been in the business now for 10 years. I don't need to work as hard. And so they don't call every quarter anymore. Now they email you. They email you once a month. It changed. And that's part of the way that we've kind of accepted that the benefit is on Wall Street side. They don't have to hold their people accountable to service. They just need to hold their people accountable to quotas. And that's a real big part of Wall Street culture is, there's a certain amount of production that must be met. Otherwise you get a pink slip and you're not going to be working here anymore. And that is a tough environment. We're famously known for it being such a tough environment, but it could be tough and client focused, but that would require a client service standard.